Do- Dog, what in the hell was that freaking episode, man? What in the hell was that episode? My goodness. My freaking goodness. You get that epic fight with Kaiju number 10, and then you have Kafka reveal who he truly is. Dude, next week is gonna be crazy. Next week is gonna be crazy. Hey guys, Cam for 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another crazy episode of Kaiju number 8, because Kaiju number 8 continues to be even more crazy as the show continues to go on and live on, and it's just absolutely insane with what's going on here, man. It's absolutely insane. So let's get to it. So we last leave off on Kaiju number 10 turning into this freaking huge hulking monster thing, and he ends up becoming a legitimate like big kaiju monster. And you just have it to where Hoshina, he's doing the best he can to try to beat this thing. And we see in the episode, like, one, the man eventually gets to the point where he exhausts like his suit's like abilities, well, his suit power, to the point like he's running on fumes essentially. So he's running on basic willpower alone. And then one thing we actually do get, which is pretty interesting, is about Hoshina, is a little bit of his backstory, how he ended up being able to be in the defense force alongside Mina. And we find out like he is that of, like, obviously we know like his family comes from a rich tradition of samurai and ninjas and stuff like that, but he would always apply for like these defense forces. And the thing is, all these defense forces would turn him down because he couldn't fight without a gun. Like, his suit power wouldn't be that strong without a gun, but with a sword, he'd be great. And he kept getting turned down, and to the point he ended up going to Mina's group, and he's thinking like, oh, I'm probably gonna get turned down here. And he actually doesn't get turned down. He ends up actually, which was nice. Mina was like, actually, I need somebody that can use a knife on my crew. So listen, you want to join the team? And he was actually shocked, like, okay, he got the opportunity. So in a way, he's indebted to Mina for everything he accomplished up so far. And you just see like the fact that this guy's taking all these shots. And I'm like, is this guy gonna freaking die, dude? Is he going to die? Like, I was legit, and I saw like the preview and everything. I'm like, Hoshina's gonna die, isn't he? Probably. But no, he didn't end up dying in this week's episode. And he kept finding ways to try to defeat this thing. He just couldn't really, because the kaiju was always rehealing itself. Absolutely just like regenerating on the spot too. Like, he would slice open a wound, regenerate. Slice open a wound, regenerate. It's absolutely crazy. And then two, he's pushing his body to the limit with his suit abilities. So that's going crazy and haywire and everything, right? So then when that is all happening and everything, you have it to the last second. It looks like he's going to end up dying, he's going to end up dying. But then Mina shows in, and she got the big Gatling gun, and she starts taking this thing down. And you can see like, okay, she's going crazy. And mind you, it was going crazy to the point that Kafka almost went Kaiju number 8 mode at this particular go. But no, he didn't. He ended up staying up in his regular human form because Mina shows up at the last second. And eventually, Mina's firepower takes out Kaiju number 10. Like, they get what they need to get. Like, eventually, you have it to where some Kaijus are trying to distract Mina from shooting the killing blow. But no, that's kind of the thing right then and there. So, you kind of get like relaxed and everything. You're like, okay, we did it. They got through it. And I'm just looking at the rest of the main of the episode. I'm like, all right, we still got a good chunk of episode left. Like, what is there else left? I'm like, I'm guessing it's just repercussions or just the same old stuff, what we're gonna see. But no, Kaiju number 8 twisted on her head, and you see to where the Kaiju number 10 is like, oh, you thought it was over? Yeah, it's not over. And they look into the sky, and they see this like gigantic kaiju ball thing, and basically it's the size of a nuclear explosion. So if it explodes, they're all gonna die, right? everybody in the surrounding area is going to die. So basically, everybody's going to die, and all hope is like kind of lost. That is until Kafka he starts running, and then he turns into his Kaiju number 8 form against Ichikawa's will, and he knows like, look, I may end up freaking dying. I may end up freaking getting arrested. It's going to be over, right? And when I was first watching this, I was like, no way this guy is doing this right now. There's no shot this guy is doing his Kaiju number 8 transformation right now, right here, in front of everybody. It isn't just in front of like a few people. It's in front of everybody in the defense force in their squadron. Like, because everybody's like shocked, they're like, wait a second, how is he doing that shit? And next thing you know, he transforms into Kaiju number 8, and next thing you know, everybody's like, wait, what the fuck? He's Kaiju number 8 this entire time. And he just charges up and he launches that thing up, and he basically still makes it explode, but it explodes from a far enough distance to where it doesn't catch everybody. And then to where the episode ends off, where Mina confronts him and it's like, Kafka Hibino, and she's like, no, Kaiju number 8, you're under arrest. And that's where the episode ends off, and he turns his head, and her gun is right then and there, pointing at him, and it's like, oh my god, shit's getting crazy. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be interesting to see if Kikoro and Ichikawa are gonna vouch for him and just be like, do not shoot him. He's still in control. He's good. But at the same time, it's like for the Kaiju Defense Force to have a Kaiju amongst their ranks, you're gonna understand why it's like, no, he needs to die. He needs to be arrested. And I could see it to where maybe they don't kill him. They probably just arrest him and put him in jail and be like, listen, you're going to prison. So I don't know if we're gonna get some like weird prison arc or something like that, where, or maybe this Kafka will be like, I don't know, maybe he could be still working but under their supervision. I could see it where under their supervision where it's like, well, he hasn't done anything to warrant, being killed for, probably. But I felt like he might potentially go on trial for hiding this, because really to them, it's a kaiju that went into their ranks, and they can't really trust if he's good or bad, even though Mina knows this is his childhood friend now. We'll see what happens. I could definitely see where higher ups are like, well, it's a human that's on our side that literally saved a lot of people, probably. And I understand he's a kaiju, but how about this? We take some aspects of his freedom away. He can't do this, this, or this. He's got to be fully monitored under all circumstances. And he's kind of probably on like a probation type of shit, period, type of thing, of like, the moment he starts acting up or he disagrees with something and he's not listening to, in terms of like not listening to what he's being told, you can kill him on the spot. But I feel like the leaders will see like, well, if we have a kaiju amongst our ranks, that can only help us get stronger. And if he's in full control, it's only going to help. So maybe that's what maybe higher ups will see. We'll see where it goes next week, but I was completely blown away. Kaiju number 8 continues to be great. The fight with Kaiju number 10 was amazing with Hoshina stuff. And just the reveal of Kafka showing to everybody like, I'm Kaiju number 8. It was absolutely crazy. Like, legitimately, I was left speechless with everything that was happening. Like, I was left speechless. And it only makes me so upset that they left off on that cliffhanger to the point where it's like, fuck, dude. I gotta wait a whole another fucking week. I have to get through another week painfully of freaking work, because I don't like working where I'm at working, just to get to this episode. Absolute craziness. So that's going to be the thing right then and there, and stuff like that. So yeah, but anyways, I'm going to get out of here. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts, hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Kaiju number 8 content or any other anime content I upload to the channel and stuff like that. But till then, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day, night, and I'll watch this video. Peace.